people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? You know, Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, what's good? Steam Deck Mom, what's happening? Steam Deck Squad, what's up? And you Steam Deck nerds, geeks, and freaks, and you investigators. I got 3 articles here dealing with AMD, and I'm gonna go through all of them. All right. Listen to this. It says here, Mesa Radv Vulkan driver to receive performance optimization for AMD FSR3 and VKD3D. It says here, Mesa Radv driver on Linux will be receiving new rounds of performance updates centered around VKD3D, Proton, and AMD FSR3. Subtopic. Open source developer at Mesa implements widespread optimization on the Radv driver targeting AMD FSR3 and VKD3D Proton. It says here, a developer of the open source Mesa driver have ramped up development on the Radv driver for AMD Radeon Rdna 3 GPUs. Report for Onyx. The platform will witness optimization targeting VKD3D Proton by improving the MSAD instruction use, and it could see a significant boost in overall performance. It says, for those who are unaware of VKD3D Proton, it's an open source project that aims to provide a DirectX 12 to Vulkan translation layer for the Proton compatibility tool using Steam Play features on Linux. It helps to improve compatibility and performance for Windows games running on Linux. Not only is VKD3D Proton vital for Steam Deck users, but it also aids in making gaming more seamless experience on Linux. And with the new set of optimization, the feature could become much more improved. It says here, moreover, Mesa upcoming updates will also bring performance increments to AMD FSR3 upscaling and frame generation technology. This will reportedly occur by improving DXIL instruction used by FSR3, which could ultimately result in widespread improvement when the feature is enabled. Apparently, the DXIL instruction is used by FSR3. The unoptimized sequence is horrible, but I don't know how much of an effect this has on actual FSR3 shaders. Viewing the Immortals of Avium demo title screen, it seems that FPS is 14% higher. All settings are turned to their lowest 4K resolution, ultra performance, FSR3 with frame generation. It says Rai Perry Valve Linux graphics team. It says just yesterday, Radv Vulkan driver was met with a wave of optimization, which result in a boost of ray tracing performance up to 200%. Such improvements have made the Radv driver much superior option when compared to AMD officials AMD VLK, at least in terms of performance improvements and optimization. Yeah. Alright, what's the other one I got here? See if I can get it. Yeah, AMD is moving. Alright, here's the other one. It says AMD Radeon's Rdna 3 iGPUs receive fluid motion frames support, brings FPS boost to laptops and handheld gamers. Yeah, it says here AMD has experienced its fluid motion frames AFMF technology to Radeon 700M iGPUs, which plays a major role in laptops, handhelds, and very soon in desktops too. Subtopic. AMD fluid motion frame technical preview extends to Radeon 700M. Rdna 3 iGPU supports laptops, handheld, and desktop devices. And it says here, AMD has recently been focusing on its software resource at a steady pace, especially with advents of AFMF, AMD fluid motion frames. The firm has released optimization updates in the past as well, and they are still looking to find ways to make features competitive in the industry, mainly because it is only competition to NVIDIA frame generation technology and can be implemented with any DX11 and DX12, talking about DirectX. Then it says here, yeah, AMD is AMD is moving here. All right, keep the ball moving here. Says here, AMD AFMF was exclusive to Radeon RX 7000 Rdna 3 series in the start. However, gradually the company did push out support for RX 6000 lineup, and now it has been extended to the Radeon 700M iGPU series. The extended support for AFMF is currently available in AMD beta drivers and hasn't seen an inclusion in the mainstream WHQL ones, which means that for now Team Red is testing the feature out on the mobile platform. Then it says new feature highlights: AMD fluid motion frames, AFMF boosts FPS for smoother gaming experience with frame generation technology. AFMF adds frame generation technology to DirectX 11 and 12 games on AMD Radeon 700M, RX 6000, RX 7000 series GPUs. It says for system setups in hybrid graphics mode, AFMF must be supported on display GPUs for a feature to be activated. Then it says AFMF preserve image quality by dynamically disabling frame generation during fast visual motion. It says with this update, it means that AMD APUs that features the Radeon 700M iGPUs platform, such as the Ryzen 740 series and above, can leverage from AFMF, which means the mobile platform can now leverage frame interpolation on the driver side, providing an enhanced gaming experience. Furthermore, AMD will soon be releasing its Ryzen 8000G APUs, which features same Radeon 700M iGPUs, bringing FPS boost to budget desktop gamers and also to the handheld APU platform. And then it says here, it will be interesting to see what sort of effects we witness in terms of performance when frame generation is implemented on the laptop platform, especially when it comes to comparing alternatives out there. You can find the latest technical preview here. Alright. And got anything else on the AMD front? Let's see. I think TweakTown has something here. Let me get this out the way. I'm almost done here. Let me get this out the way. Alright, TweakTown, what you have? Let's see what TweakTown has here. Alright, here's the other one. Here's the other one. It says here, whoops, see if I can get it. I'm almost done here. I'm almost done. It says here, you can now test out AMD Fluid Motion on PC gaming handheld like ROG Ally. The latest preview driver for AMD Fluid Motion frame adds support for Radeon 700M graphics, bringing drivers base frame generation to gaming handhelds. And it says at the start of the latest AMD software Adrenaline edition 23.40.1.10 preview driver for AMD Fluid Motion frame release, the company has added Radeon 700M graphics to GPU support by driver base frame generation. AMD Fluid Motion frames AFMF allows PC gamers to enable frame generation at the driver level for any DirectX 11 or 12 games. And then it says here, AMMF differs from AMD FSR frame generation and NVIDIA DLSS3 frame generation because it doesn't use motion vectors or game-specific data acquired when DLSS or FSR is integrated in a title. This means there's a noticeable trade-off in visual and additional latency mitigated somewhat by anti-lag, so it recommends for games where you already get close to 60 FPS in performance. Okay, with that out of the way, the additional support for Radeon 700M graphics is exciting because this applies to integrated graphics found in mobile Ryzen 740, 840 APUs. The brand new desktop Ryzen 8000G series announced at CES 2024, and the Ryzen Z1 chip found in PC gaming handhelds like ROG Ally from ASUS and the Legion Go from Lenovo. Other PC gaming handhelds like upcoming Neo Flip KB and the Flip DS with Ryzen 740 APUs are also driver level frame generation capable thanks to this update. Enabling AFMF on a gaming handheld is a little tricky because you'll use it to push performance that's already close to 60 FPS to around 100 FPS. The latency might be too noticeable, pushing 30 FPS to around 60 FPS. Then it says the new preview driver also dynamically turns off frame generation during fast visual motion to improve visual fidelity. Installing a preview driver on a custom PC gaming handheld might be a little risky, but the good news is that AMD Fluid Motion frames will officially become part of the HYPR RX suite, which with the arrival of the new AMD Radeon RX 7600 XT 16 gigs GPU later this month. Alright, now got that out the way. 11 minutes, that's nothing. Alright, got all three out the way. Now, AMD, yeah, by the looks of things, they are busy. Whether on the Linux side of things or on the Windows side of things, AMD is busy, and they're bringing their Fluid Motion not just to the Linux side of gaming, but to PCs. So yeah. They just ended CES still going on. So the Steam Deck will benefit from VKD 3D Proton with all the update that's bringing, along with FSR3. But also now on the Windows side of things too, Fluid Motion will be supported on the the ROG Ally, Lenovo Legion Go, and any Windows handheld that can handle that type of tech. So yeah, AMD is very busy. Laptops and desktop will benefit from it too. So yeah, AMD has a roadmap, and they're just pushing forward like this, man. So yeah, FSR3, it's gonna help along. VKD3, Radv and VKD3D Proton will always be getting updates on the Steam Deck side of things, along with FSR3. They'll be getting more updates will be coming out for that. So I'll keep you guys posted. But AMD, oh yeah, they are busy, and they're not looking bad, man. Let's see here. Which article was it? 200 FPS per man. That's fast. Let's see. What's here? Which one was this? Was it the one? Trying to make sure I got the right article here. But it says 200 FPS. I think it was this one. It says ray tracing. So it says just yesterday, right? Radv Vulkan driver was met with a wave of optimization, which result in a boost of ray tracing performance up to 200%. That is music to Cyberpunk's ears, man. Yeah, try that with Cyberpunk. Yeah, I'm sure you have a nice result with that. That's the amount of updates that game is getting. 200% performance. Woo. Yeah. Let's see what else. It says Mesa Oh yeah. And Mesa upcoming updates will also bring performance to FSR3. Oh yeah, Steam Deck fans are gonna love that. Yeah, yeah. And then VK Proton, because there's three. I think there's like what, 4 different versions of Proton. Okay, you got Proton, Proton Experimental, GE Proton, and I think there's one more. I think there's like 4 different layers of 4 different versions of Proton on Linux, and which I did cover yesterday. But Proton will always be getting updates. So yeah, Steam Deck users, you guys are good for 2020. What's it? 2024. Oh yeah. Vulkan will always be getting updates. You know, Mesa will always be getting updates. Radv will always be getting updates. Proton, oh yeah, always get updates. So you guys are good, man. AMD got you covered. You know, you notice when AMD, whenever an article comes up about AMD, and they're talking about their graphics cards, they always like, you might think the Steam Deck is not benefiting from it, but it is. you know, so yeah, they'll be getting updates, man. Okay, the Steam Deck always be getting updates. So yeah, but like when you're on the Steam Deck, as soon as you turn it on, that little screen that comes up, you will always see you always see that little update bar will inform you that your system needs to be updated. So yeah, whenever AMD comes out with something, man, the Steam Deck always benefits. Is always benefiting from it. So, yeah. But other than that, man, you guys are good on the ROG Ally, the Lenovo Legion, the Oxo, the 1X, the GPD. They're all benefiting from all this. Yeah, they all are. Yeah. Fluid motion. Yeah, they're always benefiting. Where's the other one here? Let's see here, 700. Okay. Fluid motion technology. They're the Oxo, the Odin, the Logitech, the GPD, the 1X, the ANEO, the ROG Ally, Lenovo. They're benefiting from all this. Yeah. I think with all these 3 articles, what I'm seeing is that AMD is expanding their horizon, so to speak. You know? That's what they're doing with all this. Because laptop, desktop, handhelds, whether it's Linux based, Windows based, they're all going to benefit from this. So yeah. So the stage is set. So whatever AMD news comes out, I will keep you guys up to date with it. You know. Yeah. Other than that, you guys, you're good. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side. Go. Peace.